So this is the business show. We talk a lot about business. Obviously, I think Tim and I see huge amounts of parallels between fitness, health, and business. You didn't go into this to be a businessman, but you've started your own practice, if you will. You started coaching clients. When did you kind of start getting, the proverbial itch, if you will, to say, hey, like I've gotten in shape myself. I think I can help other people. How did that kind of come about?
That was back in 2016 when I got my first certification, and I realized, wait a minute, I can help other people because I know, like I said, I know how hard it is to go from 240 pounds and the mental struggles and trying to figure out what works in the context of my life, how to track calories, how to track macros. So I know and I experience every single setback people are going to experience. So that's what inspired me. Wait a minute, I can help other people do this as well. Yeah, it's not going to be easy because it's not. If it was easy, everybody will be doing it. But it's nice to have someone to kind of guide them in the right direction to help them.
Take us through that. Was it other active duty members that saw the transition and they were like, "Hey, I want those same results," or now you're targeted more towards women? Explain how you started finding those first customers and how you built that business.
Well, I started posting on social media my results and just sharing, people that I was helping the local community. But what really got me working towards women was I also helped my wife lose 85 pounds as well back in So we both lost 85 pounds together. So that's what inspired me to kind of help women because I feel more connected. I know how they feel. I know the body image they struggle with, the setbacks they are going to have. And I just feel like I'm more capable and connected to a deeper level with women as well. But that's, helping people and active members as well has inspired me to, keep going and help those people that need help.
So Tim?
No, go ahead.
So you post, people saw you before, people see you now, and they're like, oh, wow, night and day, you look completely different. How did you do it type of thing? And then you just kind of direct message those people, and your wife was getting those same messages. And then they basically said, how can I do this? And you, at some point you realized enough of these people said this and you started charging them. Like how does that aspect get into there? Because I think this is something where I think people find a great customer, they find someone that they can help, but just like maybe getting started on that run, maybe just like lifting that first weight, they're not necessarily adjusted or ready mentally, physically, whatever, to do the ask and say, hey, I can help you, but also I want something in return. So how did you start making, asking for that return, from a payment perspective?
Well, I started back, asking very little money first, so to speak. Because back then I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have systems. I didn't have an application process in place. I didn't have a method of delivering not only lessons, but I didn't have a method of delivering a workout, so to speak. It was very raw way of doing things. So back then, I think I was charging, it was like $60 a month for something like that. And unfortunately, a lot of people didn't do anything with the information provided, and kind of, I felt like they were kind of wasting my time, but that is okay.
Why do you think that was? Just because most people
low value.
Low value. Yeah. The more you pay, the more you're willing to use it.
Exactly. Yeah. If you think about it for a second, it's very easy. And a lot of people don't understand this, especially when I give them my prices these days. Oh, that's too expensive. But I go, wait a minute. How much are you willing to spend every single week and going to restaurants? Because I guarantee you the average person out there is spending $200 a month on junk. At least. It's very easy to go to restaurants, to drink. On those unhealthy behaviors, everybody's like, yeah, I'll spend money all day. But when it comes to changing your health, for some reason, people go, wait a minute, that is too expensive. But it's not expensive.
Well, think about how much you would be paying in prescription medication for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
It's to me, that's the bigger picture that I look at.
You either pay now or you're going to pay for it later, but sooner or later you're going to pay for it.
That made me think of I saw this somewhere once where it said you can pay the farm, FARM, pay the farm now, or pay the farm, PHARM, later.
Sooner or later you're going to pay. So might as well take care of your body now, so you have a longer, more. Do
you think it's the Instagramification of all this, where people they want the immediate result? They go and they eat something else, they feel good about it, and then that's okay? Or what have you seen in your work that
I think you nailed it. It is they see a before and after, and they don't